Well, right now we're living through what we call cancel culture, when somebody makes a wrong move and then we just decide we're through with them.
Yes.
So I'm curious, do you think it's important to separate the art from the artist? Curious what your thoughts are on that.
I think that it's all nuanced. You know, I think the trouble with cancel culture is that it's become like a blanket thing, whereas whereas we're not looking at each individual situation. Some situations, like, yeah, cancel, cut it. R. Kelly, cut it, cut it, cut it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's just basic.
Yeah.
That's, to me, but I think that it's also important, and he's a good example of, like, some people, yes, you can separate the art from the person.
Yeah.
I think Cosby is a great example of that, where it's like, I could acknowledge that you are the worst, but also, like, A Different World is a great show. Cosby Show is a great show, much in part for reasons that have nothing to do with him. Because the cast members on that show Beyond are fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, when you talk about someone like R. Kelly, their music is literally drawn from the experiences that they're having. So you can't separate those two. But when it boils down to it, you have to understand that, like, the people making this art are benefiting from you enjoying their art, and are a lot of times being able to continue their negative practices when you are supporting their work.
Exactly.
So you have to know that. But aside from cancel culture, I think we do need to also invoke redemption culture.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's true.
Like, there's-
redemption, hashtag redemption.
Yeah.
And what would be a part of that? I like that.
Who could be redeemed?
I just think that there's
redeemed?
there's restorative justice practices that anyone can take if they really find themselves in a place of enlightenment. You know, not all of us came into the world, none of us came into the world knowing it all, right?
And not perfect.
And then we find different groups of people that may show us, like, oh, wow, how I thought before, I know better now.
Happens to me every day right here on this show.
Yeah,
I be coming into
Love
Girl
it.
Chat with one mindset, I leave with a different mindset.
But you should have the opportunity to show consistency and action and commitment to change.
Yeah.